Hi guys, it's Danielle. I am coming to you with a video for your hair. This isn't your typical apostolic hairstyle, but it's an edgier feel if you want to wear it out in public. It's just a double French braid. I've already done one side because I did a live video on Facebook for it, and plus it'll cut down my video in half because my videos are coming out way too long and it's really hard to edit them for me. So initially what this is just double French braids. So I'm going to teach you a little bit how to French braid if you don't already know how to. And it's also a heatless hairstyle. So this is typically what I like to do the previous day. I will wear these out to work, wherever I'm doing, whatever I'm doing, errands, whatever. And then I'll do this typically on a Friday. So on a Saturday, if I have plans, then I will have beautiful curls / waves. So typically I like to leave these braids in for at least 12 hours. The longer you leave it in, the better your waves are going to come out. And you don't want to do this on wet hair. You're going to want to do it on damp hair. And the wetter it is, the longer time you're going to need to leave your hair in. So typically I will leave it till it's about 85% dry. And I will typically leave it in for about 12 to 18 hours. So beautiful curls the next day. I will do a video for you guys tomorrow. I do have to be somewhere early in the morning, so I am going to take out my braids for you guys tomorrow morning, so you guys can see the result of how it looks. So I'm just gonna get in along with the video. See, this is pretty dry. It is a little bit damp, but like I said, about 85% dry. Is a lot drier on the very ends. But what you're just gonna want to do is you're gonna want to part it down the middle, and it doesn't have to be. So you're just gonna want to grab a small section of hair in the very front, and you are gonna want to make sure that your hair is brushed out before doing this. I just brushed mine out, so it's not too bad. And then you're just gonna want to part this small section into 3 parts for a braid. And this section in the front is what we're gonna start off with. So, and actually, you're just gonna want to put that over like you're braiding, and then the back piece you're gonna put that over as well. So now you're gonna add in. So you're gonna take a small section from the front, add it in with that front section, and you're gonna put that over the middle. And then you're going to take from the back, just a small section. I usually do this in front of a huge mirror, so I hope I'm doing this right. Let me see. And then you're going to add that section over this middle. Back up to the front, take a small section, add it to the front section. And you are going to want to go down every time so your hair doesn't get super tangly. It's bad when it does get tangly. Add it over so it's in the middle now. And then take a small section. I'm going to actually take a smaller section right here because I got this side too big. So that's going to be small. Add it over the middle. Oops. And then I do like to spray as I go. This bottle is almost out, but I do like to freeze it. I usually use the original kind, but this is what I have on hand. So just spray it a little bit. Make sure the flyaways are out of the way, and then continue. Just gonna take a small section of hair. And then add it over the middle. And you're more than if you are better at Dutch braiding than French braiding, please Dutch braid it. The heatless waves come out exactly the same, so it's not a big deal if you want to go over or under. And if you don't know what a Dutch braid is, initially it's what I'm doing, but going over under the middle instead of over. French is over, Dutch is under. And I'm not really that great at Dutch braiding, so I never really Dutch braid. Sorry about that. Okay. Grab a section, add it to your section. Put that over. And I'm going to show you, and there's different ways of braiding that make it easier for you specifically. This is a whole lot easier for me to do. A lot of people will put this section, this is the outer section, when we're going to put it over once we grab some hair in. But a lot of people put this over already, and then they take a section and put it over. But I actually just like to I do a section, here's my section, and that section right here, I just drop it in there, pull it out all the way down, and then I add both pieces, so the added hair and also the original hair goes over the middle. You don't have to do it this way, but it is so much easier than the other way, in my opinion. I was trying to do it the other way that a lot of girls do, and it confused me so much. So, I mean, you just gotta practice, and don't do it one time and quit. This literally took me like 20 years to masterpiece. It took me forever because I always quit. Don't quit. It does take a lot of practice. If you don't know how to do this very well, it does take a lot of practice. So keep on practicing no matter what, and you'll get it. But that's just a little tip that makes it easier for me, I guess I should say. Okay, so I'm going to turn around now so you guys can see a little bit of what I'm doing in the back. Hope you guys can see. And I should have turned around a long time ago, so I'm sorry. Let me see here. Okay, so typically the very last couple of sections, I do like to end with taking the last piece of hair on the inner section. So I will take one more section on the outer end, add it in, and then this will be my last section. And why I like doing this is because, I'm going to just face towards the camera. Why I like doing this is because when I do it, if I end on the outer section, I have this weird loop that goes on with my hair, and I hate it. Like, trying to bobby pin it back in, and it doesn't work. So I like to end on the inner section, and I don't get as much of a loop. And if I do get a loop, then it blends in with the other one, and it doesn't look bad. It looks bad if it's on the outside, but it doesn't look bad if it's on the inside. So that's why I do that. So I will get this last section, add it into that side, and then I like to put my head up so I can get that tightness that I like. So head up a little bit, pull tight, and then I will go down just a little bit before I actually bring it around the front. And now we're going to bring around the front, and you're going to continue braiding all the way down. And I actually did not bring a hair tie with me. Great. I don't really want to move because my bed is a mess. I didn't make it today. So this is what the look looks like, and you're just going to want to make sure you spray this good enough, because spraying it really does help with the actual waves that you will have the very next morning. So spray it really good. And then this is the look that it has, is right there. So it's a great way for waves for the next morning, and it's a great hairstyle for an edgier look. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I use, I do like to use the Freeze It for this hairstyle, so Freeze It, and I don't use any other products whatsoever. You're more than welcome to use like a curling mousse or a curling gel spray, whatever you want to use. I just have found that with my long hair and the way my hair is, my hair doesn't like a lot of product in it, otherwise it just is heavy and it falls. So I don't use a whole lot of product except for Freeze It, and that's about it. And then I will do a video tomorrow morning of how I take out the braids, and how I crimp my very ends so it goes along with the waves on here. So I will do another video for you guys tomorrow morning. If you guys have any questions, comment below, and like, comment, and subscribe anyways. This is a new channel that I'm starting out, and I'm not perfect at it, and I've been super lazy with it, but I do apologize. My video after tomorrow will be a video where it is American trying Mexican candy. I've already taken the video. It just came out extremely long, so I am trying to edit it so it fits a good time length. So that will be not the next video, but the video after that. I will probably get it up maybe Sunday or Monday of next week. So I hope you guys have a great Friday night. Goodbye and God bless.